Hey guys, I'm back. I am back. But this is going to be a very, very short video. Like I said, there's always something new going on. So after this, I'm definitely turning it off and I'm not going to. No, I can't do any more today. No, because I mean, you could literally hear something new all the time if you're not careful. Brian D just put out another video where he is blaming another blogger, another YouTuber for Nature Boy not getting taken down. As we know, Ryan D was in the process of meeting with agents that work with the senator, and they were getting ready to try to form something to where they were going to start looking into Nature Boy. And then he was kind of pretty, I think it was like a slander campaign against Ryan. And it was a kind of, thing where they were telling him, you have so long to do so and so, or this is going to get out, and accusing him of all kinds of stuff. Well, just one thing in particular, but that one thing in particular was a pretty serious thing that you don't do that. You just don't make up things like that on people. I didn't think it was right. I thought it was wrong. I feel like every time that we're so close to seeing some kind of end to Nature Boy, something always happens. And that's why, after this happened, I pretty much have it already set in my heart that, this is Satan's world right here. So Satan's going to prosper. He's going to prosper until the end. And so, let them do what they need to do. Let them do what they have to do, because someday they will stand before God and they're going to answer for every horrible thing they've done. We've all done some horrific things. We've all are sinners. We all do things that we're, but when you don't go and you don't repent to God, your soul's lost, and there's some people that, they don't like it when I talk about God, but when I first started out with Nature Boy, I have found that this is not just your regular everyday cult. This is not just even a Jim Jones cult. I believe it's going to end maybe like a Jim Jones cult. That's what scares me. But I think it's much more evil than any regular cult. And I think anyone that has a good heart, or at least feels something towards other people, they see that. There's people out there, and I try to explain this all the time. There are people out there, like young Pharaoh, even Sweet Ma, because there's people out there that when you have a good heart and you're so in tune with who you are spiritually, that when you report on this guy for so long, you literally have to take a break because it mentally gets to you and you don't want to lose your soul in the middle of just trying to expose this guy. So I get that. Believe me, I get that whatever is going on in this cult, if that's what you want to call it, I get that it's so demonic that there are people out there who will come after you spiritually, and they will come after you physically to shut you up if you get too close. I feel like that's what happened to Ryan D. But do I think that Ryan D should have stopped? No. I don't think Ryan should have stopped. I think he should have kept going. And I think that he should have faced it. He should have faced this evil head on and not have allowed anybody to have stopped him. But on the flip side of that coin, I kind of understand because, like I said, my kids are grown. If I still had small kids and, I was this serious about going after something like this, and I think I probably would have done the same thing in his shoes, because you have to protect your family. If it was just you, then and you were so secure in your faith that you know that you can face it head on, that's fine. But when you're dragging other innocent people into it, like his daughter or his mother, he had to draw the line. So I understand. I fully understand. But now if his daughter was older, then I would say, no, I would have still went after him no matter what. So here's a video where I'm just going to let the video play, and then you guys can, like I said, over here, no more bloggers are going to be named over here, just because my thing over here is I just want to expose the evil in this man and how evil he is. But I'm telling you guys, honestly, I don't think he's going to get taken down. I don't believe he's going to be taken down. And that's unfortunate. This is Satan's world. This is not God's world that we're living in. So, Nature Freak has an agenda. His father has an agenda. He has him doing his work. And that's going to prosper. So let's get on to this video. And also, I want to tell my subscribers, I know you guys are good-hearted also. I know you guys have a good heart. You really wanted to see an end to this case. I know you did, because I could just, I could hear it in your voice. I could hear it, I could hear how it affects you. And I'm sorry that this is not going to end. And I'm sorry that it just might end in a horrible way. So that's why I told you, I believe it was yesterday, what we're going to start doing moving forward is just keep doing what we're doing. Just, expose him for the stupid idiot he is and show how stupid he is. Also pray for them, but not get emotionally invested, because if you do, it's going to just drain you, and you don't want that. And we need to pray for the victims. So those are the ones that I think we need to be, putting our energy into, and our thoughts into, not this nature freak. Mm-mm. So let's go on, and we're going to go ahead and get into this video. So here it goes.
All these people coughing. Guys, I just want to make this video real short, real sweet, real quick, because I'm going to be back up on here later. Like, if any of you guys, like, honestly, like, the ones that really do, like, understand how much time and effort I put into this, and, like, what happened to me yesterday was wrong, could you please, go to Oneil TV if you follow him, his page on Instagram, and there's 3 dots up on the left, if you could report it, because he's putting false information, and that picture is still under his Instagram. A few other people have reported it, but for some reason he has me blocked, so I don't know how to get in touch with Instagram, but I'm trying to get as many people out there that know the truth, that do support what I was doing and support what I still will continue to be doing. Like, if you believe in it, I hope every single person can go to Oneil TV on Instagram and even YouTube. I don't know how to report on YouTube, but like I said there, this is ridiculous. If it was any of you, and I swear, if it was any of you, I'd do the same, because that's real wrong, because that picture can follow me the rest of my life. And for him to be able to have it there and have it Instagram and slander someone's name, if it says anything in the report, can you let them know, like, my name or my channel name, and that, like, this guy needs to be taken down. This guy is what stopped Nature Boy from going to prison. This guy is what stopped the FBI appointment this morning, and the FBI agent understood when I told him what the hell happened with my name last night. Like, so I'm just asking for everybody out there, like, please, if you can do that, just go to Oneil TV and hit report on that picture that if you see of that sex offender, and, like, he's bashing me and maligning and slandering, and I just really hope you guys can do that. That would be deeply appreciated. I would do it for any of you. I mean, if you really care, please do that. I mean, that's all I ask. That's my last wish for anyone to just do, because what he did is, he's the reason for all this ending. He's the reason. He's the cause. And I also want to publicly thank Carbon is Falling for coming out and saying the truth about who I am and apologizing. I think that takes so much courage, and I give her so much props. So make sure you guys follow her, because Carbon is Falling really does report on this really well. And for those of you that want to continue to follow the Nature Boy saga, she does have real honest reporting on her Instagram. But as for Oneil TV, like, what he did, guys, is wrong. And for each person out there, if you're mad by those, why Alicio, whatever Legio, was not arrested tonight, the only reason is that guy right there. So if you care, please go report him to Instagram, because it's wrong. What's right is right. God bless.
So there you have it. For me, I gave it to God yesterday. I'm no longer worried about it, honestly. And that's all you have to do. Just give it to God. I don't know too much about that. I'm glad that whoever, I'm glad that he did at least get an apology. That's good. I that was good that happened. But I think if people were kind of looking more into Nature Boy, like people that were really wanting to look into people. No, I don't know. ICBM, he's saying, I believe it was a carbon falling or something. So I don't know. But I will tell you that the lies that were told on him was pretty bad. You just don't go slander people's name, you know? If you're innocent, you don't want a picture out about you with a picture of someone else's name. How could Oneil TV stop you from going to your appointment you had with the agent, dude? Lying. Well, prophetic, just like I was saying, I think if it was, like I was saying, my kids are grown. He still has a young daughter. So if it was just him going up against this evil, then I believe probably he would have kept going. But I think that where now, it's affecting his daughter, I think that he was rightfully in the right for wanting to not move forward with it. But I mean, can you deny that what was done to him was wrong? I mean, put yourself in someone else's shoes. How would you feel if that was your picture, or if that was you that had your picture all over the internet now as a I can't say it on here, but as a sexual, I'm sure it's not a good feeling. Okay, prophetic says Lord gave him all the info he need on Bigo. I was there. He told everyone to record video. They did, and Ryan disappeared. Yeah. See, I don't know. I mean, I personally, I'm so good with my God. I would have kept going. I told Ryan, you need to go. You need to keep going. I would keep going if I was you. But like I said, on the other flip side of that coin, I would not blame him. It's his daughter. You don't want people coming beating at your door trying to start an investigation. And then he has to prove to everybody, hey, that's not me. And that's putting his daughter at risk. Yeah, you're right, Jacqueline. That was not his picture. See, I don't know about that. All I know, because it's not been till here recently. I've only watched a couple of world news videos. I like people like Sean Davy Way. I like Sweet Ma, Young Pharaoh, because those people, and I'm sure the world news is really good, but I'm not. I watch a couple other ones that I've kind of like been with for a long time. So I don't usually watch world news. So I haven't seen him on there. Okay, that's fine. So everybody who reports on Ryan D is weird, or because I'm confused by that statement right there. So, and that's perfectly, I mean, you can do whatever you want, prophetic channel. I think what's weird is that people make up lies on other people because they don't want something, they don't want to, stop a real predator. And so it's just easier to make up a lie on somebody like that. That's bad. And I can tell you that I've been on other channels, and they'll sit and make up horrific lies on people. Okay, from what I've seen on Big Oneil TV World, all of them just want to talk, talk, talk. Well, everybody's talking, talking, and talking, and nothing's being done. And then when somebody does do something, then you see all kinds of stuff coming after that one person who is actually trying to make it stop or make Nature Boy stop. I'm not even on here trying to make Nature Boy stop anymore. I'm just going to report on this, everything stupid he does. I'm going to keep reporting on it. I'm going to keep reporting on it because I know at the end of the day, nobody's want him to go down. And the ones that do want him to go down, those are the people, their voices aren't heard because they're shut up. I have to disagree. I have to disagree with that because I like Sweet Ma myself. She does a great job. Why are the bloggers on attack and protecting the Demon Clan? Exactly. That's what I want to know. I mean, was it such a problem for this guy to actually want to do something? I mean, really? There's no attacking over here. I'm just saying. I'm just reporting here. And you're right, prophetic. It is evil. It's very evil. And then when if you try to bring it down, then they're going to come after you spiritually, and then they're going to come after you physically. And they'll make up lies on you in order to stop you. So, I don't know. For my people, my subscribers, I just suggest that, keep the real victims in your prayers, because those are the ones that are going to suffer. Nature Boy is going to keep going until he's stopped by God. God is the only one, and he will be the one to stop him. And nobody's going to come against that. Believe me. No other little bloggers, no, nothing. Nobody's going to stop it. Hey, Lexus, how are you? Let's see. I'm going to go back up and try to read some of these. And I think a lot of things, what happens too is you'll have people from other channels, come and attack you. Like on your channel, when you're trying, like for me, for an example, I literally was trying to do an interview a few days ago. And because I was doing an interview with someone that no one likes from that channel didn't like this person. Then they came and attacked my channel. So that it shows you how deep this goes. For real. Lexa says, I'm okay. What did I miss? Did you talk to Ryan? No, I haven't talked to him today. I just he just put out a new video. MSVE says they killed his spirit to continue the fight by himself with no help from others. And yeah, T, I think for the T, I think she does a lot of just, putting up her videos. I think sometimes she does like commentary, but that's for me over here. I like to put up the videos, but then do a commentary on it. So some people like the commentary, and then some people like it, like on T's channel, where she puts up the video and she just lets it play so everybody can just hear it. A lot of people like it like that, and then a lot of people, they like the commentary too, and then they like where they can come up and give their opinion. So it just all depends on what the viewer likes and what they don't like. Some people are going to like me. Some people's not going to like me. Some people's going to love the T and what she's doing over there. And she does put up great content. And a lot of people watch the full video, but then they'll come and they're like, maybe they'll go to someone who does commentary and they'll sit and watch a commentary video. So I think we all have our own style of doing things differently. So they killed his by himself with no. Well, I don't know that they killed his spirit. I don't think they killed his spirit. I think he's looking out for his family. I think if it wasn't for them, I think he would have definitely continued. If I had younger children, I think it would stop me from moving forward too, because I'm not going to put my daughter in danger of getting taken away from me, and I'm not going to put my family at risk over this nature freak, and over a whole bunch of people who's trying to protect him, because that's what it is. There's people out there that's trying to protect him because they're making money off of him. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. It is the absolute truth. Like it or not, it's the truth. And I'm not bashing him. I mean, everybody needs to make their money. I understand that. But when you're dealing with something this serious, you should have let this man go and do what he needed to do. So, yeah, prophetic. I honestly, I do not know what happened on World News with Ryan D. I don't, because like I said, I just don't watch. I don't watch it. For now and then I'll watch a video, but not too often. Maybe Nature Boy and his people are threatening him and his family. No, I think that him being accused of being a sexual predator, I think that's what stopped him. Yeah. The bloggers are all talk and no action. Yeah. I mean, well, that's why they're bloggers. I mean, because, they have to, they're reporting on this. So you can't knock them for that. But at the same time, you don't want to, as a blogger, you don't interfere with someone, an investigation, or who's actually trying to stop something from happening. That's what you don't do. You just report on it, but don't get like, don't interfere to the point where you're stopping an investigation from getting to happen. Lexa says nobody threatened him. He could stand the hate and false. Yeah, he could stand the hate and false accusations. He can do it, but what he can't do is, when it comes to, he's not going to put his daughter at risk or his mother at risk, and I don't blame him. I can't really say, Jacqueline Smith says yes. That's why you move in silence. That's right. And I myself have told him several times, you just don't say nothing, don't tell what you're doing. So, okay. So, does anybody want to come up? I'm going to share the link. If not, then I'm going to end this because I didn't want this video to be too long. But I just, I wanted to come and report on what Ryan's, his latest video. Okay, Danae. So nobody wants to come up then? Yeah, so you guys just don't worry about Oneil TV. Don't worry about Ryan D. Don't worry about Nature Boy. Just keep the victims in your prayers, But I do think people do need to keep reporting on Nature Boy and trying to, keep on his neck, because I think it scares him when they do that. So, and maybe he'll be more careful and not want to do so much craziness as long as people are on top of him at all times. So Jacqueline Smith says, that's right. Are you the Jacqueline Smith from my day? From Charlie Angels? Okay, you guys. She says, no, that's not me. All right, guys. what I feel bad for is you guys. I feel bad for you guys because you're just as much victims. That's why I open up my platform and give you a voice. I feel bad for the real victims, the babies, the family members. The family members are true victims. I feel bad for them. Yeah. See, because that's why I say you guys are the victims too, that you guys see this unfolding and it hurts. 1 minute you hurt, and then the next minute you just want to, cry. Miss Apple says, I need help. I have a short fuse. I get angry very fast. Yeah. Anger. I should do a video on anger, how to, because I think that would even help me too. Because I think that is the biggest thing right there. If Satan can get you any other way, he's going to try to make you angry. A little bit of anger is healthy. A little bit of stress is healthy, but when it's overdone, that's when it becomes, even Jesus became angry when he was here on earth. So I think that it's just something. It's how we direct our anger and what we get angry at. If stuff like this is what angers you, and it's a healthy type of anger, that's normal. But having a short fuse, every time you feel angry, I suggest you just close your eyes and start talking to God and say, Lord, please take this from me. Ask God to remove that from you. And you keep doing that every time. And then eventually you're going to notice yourself less angry. And do it in the name of Jesus too. Because I do not mess with Monica. I do not like men. I need 2 boys. I hate he's in with a freaking passion. I didn't understand that because I do not mess with Monica. Who's Monica? I do not like men. I don't like men either. Sometimes I'm single. I'm happily single. I've been happily single for 4 years. And I'm telling you, it is nice. I need to make boy. Do not like men. I need to boy. I hate he's in with a freaking. Are you talking about Nature Boy? Miss Apples? Are you talking about Nature Boy? And don't hate him. Don't hate him. We all want to feel that, trust me. But if you hate him, then that's hate in your heart. And that hate only eats away at you. When you hate someone, who does that hurt? It only hurts you. Trust me. You can have so much hate for somebody that hate can actually eat away at you just as much as cancer can. So trust me, just give that to God and tell him to remove that one from you too. You don't want to hate people. Story Redline says do-it-yourself project. Yeah. You know what? I don't know if you're saying that I should do it yourself project, but we're all a working project. Seriously. Do you know sometimes I'll cuss if I get mad? And then I'm like, oh my, like, I have like overcome so many freaking things. It's not even funny. It's like trying to walk with the Lord. It's like an everyday struggle. It is a struggle. And I think God knows that. And he knows that, we're all sinners. But what you do is when you go through your everyday life and you know that you've done something that offends God, you have to just ask God to forgive you and then have him take it from you. World MSVE says World stepped up in Ryan's defense today. He showed both photos and said that there are two different people and he was attacked with false information. Do you see what I'm saying? MSVE. People are being attacked for showing the proof and showing proof. Even if you are, people do not want to hear the truth at all. And to be attacked and to be blocked and be treated like that just because you're trying to show these people, I mean, you could tell them the sky is so blue and beautiful and it actually be, the sun is shining bright in their eyes, but they'll still say no, it's dark outside. And it's those people that something, I mean, if that doesn't make you wonder, that's weird. That's what's weird right there. Is that when you try to tell people the truth and then you get attacked for it. That shows you, and it's not that they're attacking him over Ryan. It's because Nature Boy has probably a bigger following than what people think. And he's probably very well protected by some pretty evil people, if you know what I mean. So then it's sad. That is sad. There will be more people that will lose their soul. And some people will say you can't lose your soul. But you know what? You can give your soul away. Your soul belongs to God. And sure, yeah, at death, God takes, he's going to take your spirit and put it in his hand until Judgment Day when he wakes you up. But I'm here to tell you that after that, because of the choices you made and you want to give your soul away that God gave you, that's all right. He'll let you do that. You have a free will, free choice to do what you want. But that's the sad part. More innocent people might lose their life. We don't know if it will be babies. We don't know what it's going to be. We don't know how many more people are going to end up in the hospital. We don't know, but this has been going on 5 or 6 years now. This is not going to end anytime soon. Not unless they actually have what everybody is out there saying that they have, then eventually it will. What would they do? What would they do if something did happen to Nature Freak? Like say for some say he has an accident, or say he passes from some bad disease, or something like that. What are those people going to do? That's what I want to know. But yeah, you do not. And he would. I've learned through life. I'm old enough that I've lived life enough to learn a lot, and I've learned enough to know that in this life, if somebody tells you something, believe it. If somebody tells you who they are, believe it. If somebody shows you who they are, believe what you're seeing. And he clearly tells you he wants your soul. So does that might not make you wake up to think, okay, well, maybe he's got a demon inside of him. He calls himself a god. Sat says, Sasha for God, when Ryan said her mother chose a convicted sex offender over her, does that have anything to do with that other Ryan D. Maxey? No, it doesn't. I mean, I think sometimes, Ryan, he's just an open guy. Me, myself, and I'm not trying to tell people all of my business. I did a couple of videos where, I kind of go over. I didn't want to, I felt led by God to talk about some things that I've been through in my life. So I made a couple of videos on that. I hope those videos help someone else. I've talked to other people on there who says that they've lost a family member the same way, or that's this or that happened to them too, and I think it helped some people. So I'm happy for that. But I think sometimes you just do not want to share everything. There's bloggers and there's people out here that they're just not going to share everything. But Ryan is an open book. He don't care to tell you things. And I think sometimes when you're investigating things, and you're trying to bring down something so evil, sometimes the best thing to do is not really put everything out there. But he did choose to say that, his mother, or his daughter's mother, ran off with a sex offender. And he had to fight for a long time just to get the daughter away from the mom. And he did that. We all have these things that happen to us. This is life. Sometimes you're faced with issues like that. We all have issues like this. Some of us may not have as serious as issues, and you're lucky for that if you don't. But some people have serious issues that they have to face in life, and they deal with it, move on. But that had nothing to do with the Maxey guy. Ryan D, his last name is not Maxey. I seen the ID. I posted the ID online, and even after people see that, they still, and it had the stamp on it. I mean, it's a real ID. People will still say that it's a lie, that he is that person. And it's unbelievable. You're like, sometimes you could just sit around, you see things that goes on, and you're like, oh my goodness, are people that stupid? Miss Apple says, no, I do not mess with men. I like that men like that make me very angry. Oh, men like Nature Boy makes you angry? Is that what you're saying? I don't have no respect for them. I lose all respect for them. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's men like that, though, they want to sit and demand so much respect from other people. And then in that last video I just did, he talks about how um, women have had to learn how to be men. But and it's true because of men like him. But you know what? Look at the men that he has over there that he literally took the manhood out of them. Satan, anything that's right, Satan makes it wrong. Anything that's left, he's going to make it right. Anything that is up, Satan brings everything that has to do with God, Satan will do it too. He's a copycat. Satan is a copycat, but only he does the opposite of what God does. Anything good God does that's good, he's going to do bad. See what I'm saying? And it's just crazy. So yeah, he's very evil. Miss Apple says, no, it's not about how they hate. This is, I don't like people that take advantage of women or men or children. I don't like that. You're right. Absolutely. I don't like it either. And that's why you're here, because most of my subscribers, they don't like that either. The people who are all for that, they seem to be on the other channels, because it's channels like mine that sometimes get attacked for my beliefs. And that's fine, They can call me a church all they want to. I don't care. I do not care. I'll talk how I want to talk. I'll say what I want to say. This is my channel. Just like they can say what they want to on their channel. And I can guarantee you that none of my subscribers would ever go over to someone else's channel and interrupt an interview with such hate and malice, because people on my subscribers, they're good-hearted people. They're very good-hearted people and very sweet. And even if somebody else was interviewing somebody that we didn't agree with, we would never, do that to someone, because it's just not in our heart to do that. And nor should we. I mean, everybody has a right to say what they feel on their own channels and to talk about whatever they want to talk about. So, yeah. I mean, we do live in America. We have the freedom of speech. We have a right to feel how we want to feel. But what we don't have a right to do is attack other people or make up lies on other people. That's just one of the worst things you could do. Is just, Okay, not now. Stop it again. Says Ryan D needs to know that was the trickery of Satan. Ryan D, please know you are appointed to such a time as this. Now put your faith into action and move forward to accomplish the task. We got you. Yeah, but I wish that I think he knows that, but it just wasn't worth it to him to put his daughter at risk. And like I said, I think if it was just him and he didn't have any younger children to worry about, I think this right here, he would have kept going. I believe he would have kept going. So, all right, guys. Anything else? Does anybody want to come forward and say anything, or? If not, I am going to call it a night, and I will be back tomorrow. Have a great night. God bless. I love you all.